Let's get real. Travel isn't about your Instagram feed or the perfect shot. It's not just about collecting likes or showing off the highlights. The real transformation happens when you're lost, uncomfortable, and forced to adapt. Those moments of uncertainty push you to think on your feet, communicate with strangers, and find creative solutions. That's where leaders, marketers, and innovators are made, by stepping outside their comfort zones and learning to navigate unfamiliar territory. Navigating a foreign country builds the same skills you need in business: empathy, perspective, and execution under pressure. You learn to see the world through different eyes and respond to challenges with resilience. Forget expensive courses. Real growth comes from getting uncomfortable in new places. Every new experience is a lesson you can't get in a classroom. Today, I'll show you how travel can level up your mindset, business, and life. Let's dive in and discover how these journeys can truly transform you. Personal growth doesn't come from books. It comes from being a foreigner out of your element, where every step challenges your comfort zone and forces you to adapt in real time. Try ordering food in a language you don't speak. Suddenly, the simplest tasks become adventures in creativity and resilience. You learn humility, patience, and how to connect without words, skills that are essential for any leader, especially when navigating unfamiliar territory. Experiencing other cultures shatters your assumptions and rewires your brain, making you realize there are countless ways to see the world and solve problems. Open-mindedness becomes your superpower, letting you spot opportunities and connect with anyone, no matter how different their background. Negotiating a cab ride in Cairo? That's a crash course in human psychology. Reading cues, building trust, and finding common ground, all in a matter of minutes. Every travel mishap is a rep for your adaptability muscle. Each challenge you overcome makes you more resourceful and confident in your ability to handle the unexpected. Skip the resorts, get lost, eat the food, talk to locals. Immersing yourself in the real world teaches you lessons you can't find in any guidebook. This is how you become a global citizen, by building genuine relationships and understanding perspectives far beyond your own. It's not about a passport, it's about empathy. The more you experience, the more you understand what others feel and need. The best leaders put themselves in others' shoes, seeing the world through their eyes to make better decisions and inspire trust. Travel is the ultimate empathy gym. Every new experience is a workout for your understanding and compassion. You'll stop judging and start learning, realizing that every culture has its own wisdom to offer. That's how you win in business and life, by embracing the world, one lesson at a time. Want a business edge? It's not just about working harder or being smarter than your competition. Stop copying your neighbor. Look globally. The best ideas often come from outside your usual circles. Your next big idea is probably happening in a cafe in Seoul or a shop in Dubai, not just in your own backyard. Travel lets you see innovation before it hits your market. You get to witness trends and technologies as they emerge, not after they've already become mainstream. Howard Schultz saw Italian coffee culture and built Starbucks around the experience, not just the drink. He didn't just copy, he adapted what he saw to fit a new audience. You have to be there, feel the energy, see the details, connect the dots. Inspiration comes from being present and open to new ways of doing things. I study everything. How hotels check in guests, how restaurants use social media to attract and engage customers, and why a shop has a line out the door. Every detail tells you something about what works in that culture. People everywhere want to be seen and valued, but how they show it changes by culture. Understanding these differences helps you connect with people on a deeper level. Understanding those nuances is what makes a brand global. It's not about being the same everywhere, but about adapting to fit in everywhere. Get on the ground. Witness trends. Don't just read about them. Seeing things firsthand gives you insights you can't get from a screen. That's how you stay ahead, by learning from the world, not just your own backyard. Business is about people, and travel is the ultimate boot camp for people skills. It teaches you how to navigate different cultures and social norms. Alone in a new city, you learn to connect, or you're stuck talking to yourself. You become more adaptable and open-minded. Every interaction, asking directions, chatting with a bartender, is practice in listening and building rapport. These small conversations help you understand different perspectives. When language fails, you read body language and tone. You become more intuitive and empathetic. These skills make you a killer negotiator and a better leader. You learn to influence and inspire others. Travel forces you to build bridges, turn strangers into allies, and create genuine relationships. It's about finding common ground. The global network you build starts with a simple hello. Each connection opens new doors. Those connections pay off for years. They become your support system and collaborators. It's not about networking, it's about real human connection. Authenticity is key. Travel is where you practice turning every conversation into an opportunity. You learn to seize the moment. That's how leaders are made. Through experiences that challenge and transform you. Leadership is about making decisions in uncertainty, when the path ahead isn't clear and the stakes are high. And travel is constant uncertainty. Missed flights, wrong trains, lost reservations. These aren't just inconveniences. They're real-time tests of your ability to adapt and respond. Each travel mishap is a leadership lesson in disguise, forcing you to think on your feet and manage your emotions. You learn to stay calm, even when everything feels out of control. Assess the situation and pivot quickly. Skills that are essential for any leader. Every travel mishap is a workout for your problem solving and creativity. CEOs and top leaders do this daily. Markets shift, competitors move, crises hit, and they must respond with clarity and speed. Travel builds your confidence to figure things out on the fly, showing you that you can handle more than you thought. Your team feels that calm when things go wrong, because your experience helps you project stability and reassurance. You become the leader who finds a way forward when others freeze, inspiring confidence and action in those around you. Travel trains you to see opportunity in chaos, teaching you to look for creative solutions instead of getting stuck on problems. The best leaders are creative strategists, not just managers. They know how to turn setbacks into stepping stones. Every detour is a chance to build resilience, flexibility, and a mindset that welcomes change. That's the real ROI of travel. It transforms you into a leader who thrives in uncertainty and inspires others to do the same. Travel makes gratitude real. When you step outside your comfort zone and immerse yourself in new environments, you start to notice the small things you once took for granted. Seeing how others live, often with less but more joy, humbles you. Their happiness, despite limited resources, challenges your assumptions about what's truly necessary for fulfillment. It forces you to confront your privilege and appreciate what you have. You begin to recognize the comforts and opportunities in your own life that you may have overlooked. This perspective makes you a more compassionate leader. You become more attuned to the needs and feelings of others, both in your team and in the communities you serve. You see your team as people, not cogs. Their backgrounds, struggles, and dreams become more visible to you, and you value their contributions on a deeper level. Success becomes about impact, not just profit. You start to measure achievement by the positive difference you make in people's lives, not just the numbers on a balance sheet. Travel gives you purpose and responsibility. It reminds you that your actions matter and that you have the power to uplift others wherever you go. That's the gift that lasts long after you're home. A grateful perspective that shapes how you lead, live, and connect with the world. The world is the best business school, and the tuition is a plane ticket. When you step outside your comfort zone and immerse yourself in new cultures, you gain lessons no classroom can offer. Every trip is an investment in your skills, perspective, and humanity. You learn to adapt, communicate, and solve problems in real time. Stop making excuses. Start small, but start. Break your routine, challenge your assumptions, and open your eyes to new ways of thinking. These experiences will shape you into a more empathetic and effective leader. The ROI on perspective is infinite. The more you see, the more you grow. Share your travel stories in the comments and subscribe for more ways to turn these lessons into business wins. Your journey could inspire someone else to take their first step. Now go book a flight and start your transformation.